Hey girl, thanks for coming back to my channel. But if you're new here, welcome. I'm Nicole, and today we are going to talk about situationships. How to know if you're in a situationship. So if you have no idea what you guys are doing, you don't quite know if you're talking, you don't quite know if you just F buddies, you don't know what, you just have no idea how the relationship is defined, and there's a pretty good chance that you're in a situationship. If there is a relationship going on, a true relationship, that talk would have been made between you and the guy. You guys would come to the point where titles would be thrown around or intention would be made. There would be no vague guessing what is really going on. So if you only have plans in the short term, so you get hit up at 7 o'clock, what you doing? Can I come through? Or something like that. It's tomorrow, let's do something. Then there may be a chance that you're in a situationship. Usually a relationship or something more serious is well thought out. So it may look like something like this. Hey, next month I want to go to the mountains. Or in 5 months, I really want to take a really nice beach trip. That's more intentional. That means that the person is blocking out your time because, first of all, they respect your time and know that you could be doing anything. And they just want to ensure that you're available when they want to enjoy you. No, if there are no dates at all, it's always Netflix and chill or kicking it or come through or, no kind of, like I said, intentional. I think that's the word of the day. Then it's a pretty good chance you're in a situationship. The next one is that if there is no emotional connection, so everything is just strictly superficial, there's not a real ability to lean on them for emotional support or support in general. It's just strictly pleasantries or typical, yeah, my day was good, whatever. It's no real deeper, meaningful connection, then chances are it's a situationship. If meetups are real inconsistent, so you might see them once or twice a week for a month and then they fall off for a month, or once a week for 2 months and then you go down to once every other week. If there's inconsistencies in how often you guys see each other, then first of all, you're not top of mind. You're not who they want to spend their time with. So again, it's probably a situationship. So if you actually want more out of the situationship, want it to be a real relationship, but the other person always says, I'm still trying to figure things out, or I'm not ready to settle down, or any of the above excuses, then first of all, I always say it's not that they're figuring it out or they don't want to settle down. Unfortunately, it could be that, but most of the times it's just that they don't want to settle down with you, or they haven't found the one that they want to settle down with yet. And if you haven't met any friends or family, you're just not important. Like if you haven't met the important people in his life, his best friend, brother, sister, mama, grandma, now, if you haven't met them, yeah, it's a situationship. If they're planning a big move and they haven't even mentioned how y'all gonna work through the move, if you're coming with them, you're in a situationship. But even if it's not a big move, if it's just any kind of talks of something that's coming up in the future or the future period, and it's not in reference to you and how it's going to relate to you and how you're a part of those plans, just know you're in a situationship. I mean, yeah, that's a tough one. Like people like say that's a tough one. He might be excited about different things in general, in life, career, whatever it is, and you just sitting there like, how do I fit in? Yeah, it's a situationship.
if you don't refer to you as babe, he's talking to his boy or his sister
That's
or
a
his
good
mama.
one. That's a good one.
You was the degree.
Al just chimed in and he said if a guy doesn't refer to you as bae when he's talking to his family or friends, then what?
A situationship.
A situationship. If your boo, or the guy you think is your boo, is going to a wedding, an event, a party, whatever, and you're not his plus one, or you know you can't rely on him to be your plus one if you have an event to go to, it's a situationship. When you have a spouse or a steady boyfriend, I mean, it's ingrained that they're going to be your plus one. It just is what it is. People who invite you will usually actually just invite the other person as well because they already know that they're going to be your plus one. If that's not your case, and there's no plus one built in your situation, what is it? Have you ever been in a situationship? What were your experiences? Because, you know, it's not always the case where people think negatively of situationships. Sometimes it is beneficial for you and whatever you have going on. Maybe you just do not, maybe you're just not interested in maybe you're just not interested in a relationship at that time. So it's not always a bad thing. Comment down below. And as always, let's elevate our lives together. Later. I'm gonna wait till you finish with that foil. Child, Al in the back being so ghetto. I'm trying to record this video and he's just opening and closing the microwave, the refrigerator, crinkling up foil. I don't even know what he got going on. I had to put that in there because you get acting ghetto.
You should have told me.